Hey guys, brand new series for you here today. We're calling it Spencer Stories because Spencer's done some stuff over the course of our friendship over the years that we'd call, what would you say, Nathan?
Stupid. Just stupid.
Just plain dumb, stupid, etc. He's we love him to death. He's a good guy, but there's sometimes you can't overlook the certain stupid stuff he's done. So we're going to tell you a couple stories today. So the first story we're going to tell you is the time that we were playing Nazi Zombies on DeVries, and he decides, I'm going to move my Xbox from my living room to my basement. And obviously you're going to have to unplug your Xbox to do that. So we're playing this game of zombies. We're on, what would you say, Nathan? What round?
We were probably on about round 31, 32. And we were doing really good, too. We were set.
It was a good game. All the upgraded guns, bouncing buddies set up. We got the perks. No one's died even yet. We're just butthole raping these zombies. And all of a sudden, Spencer comes over the mic. He's like, guys, my dad wants to watch TV. I gotta leave. I gotta move my Xbox downstairs. We're like, no, Spencer, you can't do that. You're the host. He's like, no, don't worry. I'll be right back. And as I'm about to say, no, you're the host. You can't leave. The
Xbox is off.
Xbox is off. He's gone. He's gone. So 5 minutes pass. Me and Nathan are just sitting in the lobby crying, like,
what happened? No.
Why are our friends so stupid? And all of a sudden he comes back. He's like, guys, what happened? Did you die?
Did you guys die?
Yeah, did you die? I thought we were doing good. And we're just like, no, Spencer!
You were the host!
And he's like, well, that doesn't do anything. It's like multiplayer, isn't it? Isn't there like host migration? We're like, no, there's no host migration in zombies. And me and Nathan are just yelling at him for like 15 minutes. And finally, we kind of let up on him. We're like, Spencer, just never do that ever again.
But we never let it go.
Yeah, we still
make
to this day we make fun of him
for that.
It's way too funny.
But he's still our friend.
He's still our friend. We still love him.
All right. So we all have that one friend that just likes to sleep all day long. Well, we have one of those friends too, and that's Spencer.
Spencer's the kind of guy who, if you let him, he'd sleep until 4 in the afternoon. He wouldn't wake up if he didn't need to. So it usually wouldn't be a problem, except for one big time it actually blew up. So one day we made plans, like 4 days in advance, that we were going to go to White Castles. It was like the first day of summer. We were going to get up like 10 a.m. and walk to White Castle. And the White Castle is a pretty, far walk away. It's not close.
Maybe 45 minutes
it's
walk.
It's a long walk.
It's a hike.
It's quite a hike. And you got to walk from like freaking Africa to get there. And it's a hot day. It's like 90 degrees. And we're trying to get a hold of Spencer.
Everybody's here, but we're still calling Spencer, trying to get him.
Yeah.
And we're wondering where he is.
So we're calling him. And finally, I'm like, let's just go to his freaking house. Let's just go see
what he's doing.
What the hell his excuse could be that he's not, answering his phone. So we get to his house, we knock on the door, and his mom answers. And his mom, nice blonde lady, she goes, Spencer's sleeping, guys, honey. He's asleep.
And it's like 3 o'clock
in the afternoon. And we're like, what?
Go get him.
And Nathan actually goes, go get him. And that was kind of rude. It doesn't matter. We're mad. So she goes and wakes him up, and he comes downstairs from his race car bed, and he's like, yeah, he actually does have a race car bed. Not anymore, but he used to. And he's like, what are you guys
doing? And we're like, we were gonna go to White Castle.
And, yeah. So he's like, well, was that today? I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's today, yesterday, 3 days from now. You never answer your phone because you're always asleep. So he goes and he showers. It takes about 18-hour showers.
Yeah, he does.
I think the reason why is because he's got about 35 feet worth of hair on his head.
Oh, that's a good story.
That's another story. Spencer has like the longest hair out of our entire group, out of any human being ever. Like, this would be hair that, like, Russell Brand would be proud of. It's long hair. So, we always tell him,
go get a haircut. Now, keep this in mind. His mom cuts hair for a living.
She has a salon in their house, in the basement, with hair cutting supplies and moves and all that stuff. Everything is downstairs in their basement. Like, when
we tell Spencer to get a haircut, his response will be, okay. And now what he thinks is this is just gonna drop the subject somehow, and we're gonna change it. Which usually we do, but it comes up in a few days. It's not gonna just
It's
permanently
not gonna
go away
go away.
because
We all have short hair. Nathan's got short hair. I've got relatively short hair.
I got mine cut yesterday.
Yeah, Lucas has some relatively short hair. And I'm not saying, oh, you gotta be like us, but it's 98 degrees. We live in Chicago. It's July.
It's
hot.
it's cold in the summer or in the winter.
In the winter, it gets cold. Like, yeah, grow your hair out then, but don't.
And it would be one thing if it looked like half decent, but it doesn't.
Like, it comes
looks
down
like
it looks like a normal haircut
dog's
on top.
butthole.
But then it fans out to the sides, and it looks like a giant.
You can't even see his ears.
His ears are invisible.
He looks like a dog.
And the funny thing is one time after we dropped him off, my dad goes, "So who was that young lady?" I'm not even kidding. We dropped him off at home. My dad asked me, "Who was the nice young lady we dropped off?" He was in the car with us talking, and my dad did not know that it was a boy. I'm never gonna forget that. Alright, you guys just watched the first episode of Spencer's Stories. If you like what you see, please rate it, like it, write a comment, whatever. If you like the video enough that you want to see some more, please subscribe. We'll have plenty more coming. Nathan, anything else?
Comment, tell us what you think about it. Thanks, bye.